Sawadee and welcome to another episode here for the Funget Pod. And it's time to let the cat take over. Catcast time. And so this is, as you know, the time of the week where we talk about all things cats, especially, well, in particular, I talk about my two cats and just share what happened there. And then maybe we can just exchange some experiences, ideas, and so on, right? So what happened with the cats? And, well, it was Halloween, and if there's Halloween, I'm gonna dress up my cats for Halloween, obviously, right? Of course. And I think I talked about this before, and I just shared it on my social media, actually. If you don't follow yet, follow Cat Dad. Very creative, I know. Follow Cat Dad on Facebook, or follow my cats at Spooky Snooze on Instagram. I just shared it on Cat Dad. I think it's Real Cat Dad is the username on Facebook. I just shared how I get them to wear the costumes and so on, right? So of course you can't just force them into it. So if you want them to wear a costume, of course pick a costume that's easy to jump in and out, of course. So nothing too sophisticated, maybe, especially if it's the first or second time only that you dress them up. Leave the costume out, just lying on the floor, something so they can sniff on it, they get used to it, they can play with it, they look at it, all those things. Right? So don't just force it on them, like when it's out of the box and it just smells weird and it smells like plastic or whatever material it's made of, or it smells like the box that it comes out of, and it's like all distracting and weird. So yeah, I read that maybe you should use catnip. I never use catnip with my cats for things like this, because they're not that into catnip, both of them. And I don't want to drag them to just getting used to costumes. So I just give them time to check them out, sniff on them, look at them, touch them, walk away, come back, and so on. And then when it's time to dress up, whenever that time might be, I just do it playfully. Like I say, hey, Spooky, hey, Snooze, let's look at this. That's so cool. Oh my God, hey, look, wow. Don't you like that? And then they look at it, and then I just slowly put it on them. Like Snooze, for example, was wearing a cape, because she looks like Dracula, obviously. If you check out her Instagram, at Spooky Snooze, you'll see that, or Real Cat Dad on Facebook, you should see the pictures too. I think I also have them on there. Then Spooky, both of them had like a fake huge spider on their back, like a monster spider. Oh God, it looked kind of hilarious when they were walking with it. Didn't complain, didn't feel terrified or anything. It was just kind of funny. And then Spooky also had like a policeman uniform on. Of course, why not? And the same thing there. So just play with the head and play with everything, and just put it on. She's like, oh, but then it was okay. Of course, I also had some treats ready just to make them enjoy the whole process of the dressing up and celebrating Halloween. Because you can't tell your cat, hey Spooky, while she's looking at me, this is not for Halloween. Like, doesn't get it, of course. But so I had some of her favorite treats ready. Snooze's favorite treats too. They don't have the same favorite treats. Of course, they're different people. So I had those favorites ready, and then I just, of course, gave it to them too, so that they can also celebrate a little bit. What I did realize, that was all fun. I had them walk around a little bit with this also downstairs. Then when I took them out to walk around, so they walked around in their outfits, which was kind of funny. Again, didn't really complain about it. But then when we came back up and then I took it off, they're like, okay, cool. And then jumped around and, hey, yeah, I got it off. All good, but didn't complain at all before. Also, it was like 30 minutes or so, maybe 40 minutes overall that they were wearing the costumes, definitely not longer. Actually sent it to one of my friends because I had two of those spiders. And one of my friends wanted it too, so I sent it to her, and her cat was also wearing it and now actually slept with that fake spider. Just kind of cute. What I realized is that I didn't decorate much here for Halloween, because I actually don't really celebrate Halloween, but just for also the props and so on, I had a few like Halloween balloons, and I realized, now it's obvious, but I realized that the cats don't like balloons. So I blew them up, the balloons, and here, and then I just throw them around, and the cats made a huge detour to avoid the balloons. The balloon was slowly hovering into their direction, just both ran away. So apparently cats and balloons, at least mine, nah, not the best friends yet. I mean, then they were looking at it like, but then when their nose touched the balloon, like, oh my God, what is this? And then they ran away again. Just again, kind of funny. I think now they're not super scared anymore, but still not fans of balloons. Let me know if your cats like balloons and how they react to Halloween. Decorations. Did you dress them up? What did you do with them? And so on. So again, it was kind of funny. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope they enjoyed at least their treats and they weren't too bothered with the costumes. At least they didn't complain at all. No scratching, no meowing, no nothing. I think that's probably because, like I said, I take lots of time to introduce them to new things and try to play around with them. And then, of course, I use like my nice was like, hey, spooky, snooze, ooh. So that they're feeling a little bit more relaxed and hopefully happier when doing this. So let me know your experience with Halloween and your cats. I'm really curious to hear, did you dress up? Didn't you? Did you enjoy it? Did you take pictures? If so, share the pictures at funkitpod on all socials of funkitpod@gmail.com, or just do it via my cat pages, The Real Cat Dad on Facebook or at Spooky Snooze on Instagram. Just share or tag us there, share your pictures. Really curious to see how you celebrated Halloween. Yeah, that's it for now. Of course, like next week, maybe a little bit more serious because I got a few more questions that I want to address. They make sense, like how to do this, how to do that. So we'll answer a few of those questions next time. But for now, that's enough with the Halloween episode. So again, let us know what you did. Tag us on social media so we can see your pictures as well. And we also leave comments, of course. Until then, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, rate this podcast if you're listening on all those platforms. And yeah, don't forget to stay safe, take care, and we'll see and talk soon. Sawadee Krap.